Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Wherever you are in the world today, welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to all my beautiful, beautiful new subscribers that have joined over these last few weeks. Thank you to each and every one of you. And of course, to all of my beautiful regular subscribers. Some of you, as I always say, have been here since day one. And beautiful souls, before I get into today's message, which is so incredibly accurate for what I feel is very much heavy collective energy right now out there, first and foremost, a little bit of a backstory, which is I actually have done other videos that are due to be released. I am hoping tonight, if not in the next 24 hours, that I recorded probably, I'm going to say 2 or 3 days ago now, just after Christmas. And Mercury retrograde has absolutely flogged my butt in this last couple of weeks. I have had so many tech issues. At the moment, my modem keeps heating up. I'm probably going to have to take it back to Optus, which is one of our big telco providers here in Australia, and have it replaced. And just all the usual little nuances that I'm sure many of you are having at this time. They just keep giving me, they're giving me the word irritation right now. Irritation, aggravation, snappiness in the air with certain conversations. And, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's all going on with you, but you may also be seeing this around you with family, friends, if you've gone back to work, work colleagues or in the work environment. This week, as you will hear when these next few messages really start to roll out, beautiful souls, there has just been this real heaviness and, it's this voidy week. I always say the week between Christmas and New Year is like this void. No one really knows where exactly they are. The energies, the year's completing. There's a new one literally only days away. And everyone is in this, it's like in between worlds. And I'm sure I've said that in one of my videos. And beautiful souls, you will see it. And you can probably see it in my face today as well. The energy was so heavy when I was recording these ones that are due to be released. So I know that I'm definitely picking up on one or some of you out there in the situations that you are currently in right now too. And these two cards, as I said today, beautiful souls, I needed to release them. I went back to my angels, and I just said, I know I can feel a lot of you are waiting for me and wanting me to release a message for you. Now, remember, always go to God first. Always take this back to God and your angels for your own spiritual discernment. But as I said, these two messages today, very heavily tied around the energy of these last few days of 2023. And if you haven't checked out, beautiful souls, my community post that I literally put up only a couple of hours ago, I should have done a video on it as well, of my little experience in the gym earlier this morning, listening to a prophetic word of my own from somebody else. And the song that was playing that you will read and you will hear in these in this community post was Shackles by Mary Mary. Now that song came out, it was a massive hit about 13 or 14 years ago. And the signifiers in the film clip, not just the words, and the words are powerful when you listen to them, but the actual signifiers of how our angels are guiding us at the moment. We feel as though, or many of us feel as though we haven't had our prayers answered, and they just said not yet. And that's coming through in these messages as well. It's just this big culmination, like everybody's put their stuff in a blender. That's pretty much how I'm summing up the energy of not only what I'm seeing in the collective and feeling in the collective, but also personally and in people's lives around me. And so without further ado, beautiful souls, these ones are coming in from the signs of the times. They will be coming out in other messages over this next week as well. But the first one is surrender. Surrender. Water, surrender. Beautiful souls, it is like 36 degrees here today on the Gold Coast. We have had some incredibly vicious storms in the last week. Tragically, people have lost their lives. It was literally like a mini tornado that went through here just after Christmas Day. And my balcony bars were bent. My balcony furniture slid at such high speed that it literally snapped the brackets on my balcony, and I'm 31 floors up waiting for that to be repaired. There's just all of this stuff, and as I said, right now the angels are just asking us, God and the angels are just saying, listen, just surrender. Stop trying to push and force and expect things to be happening at a certain time. This is not the week. If you can, especially beautiful souls, get yourselves around water. Water is very cleansing, even if it's when you're in your shower. Right? So getting under the shower and asking Archangel Michael, you can see I'm wearing blue, like I'm always attracted to certain colors on certain days, and this can also be around communication as well, but surrendering, clearing and cleansing at this time. This week is not the week for action on anything, any big thing, beautiful souls, that can possibly wait until we get into the new year, until we get in over this Mercury retrograde and, more planets start to go direct and that energy of the new year starts to kick in. Right now, we are being called more than ever to just relax, rest, rejuvenate, replenish, review the year that was, release, let go, declutter, focus on ourselves. The clarifier, beautiful souls, was never give up. Right? Phrases, motivation, never give up. Right now, I feel that there's many of you out there as well, because you are going through this almost like a washing machine and like a roller coaster type ride of emotions and maybe experiences and situations that are going on around you, beautiful souls. You're feeling as though you want to give up. You're exhausted. A lot of you have had a hard year like myself, a challenging year. Some of you, it's been a couple of years or more than a few years. But again, it's this heaviness, this energy in the air that we need to just let it go, release what we can do. So taking our own personal responsibility for things that are going on right now, and anchoring back into self-love, self-care, grounding in nature, being around water, whether that's, as I said before, just a simple shower, releasing stuck energy, whatever that is for you, beautiful souls. It's just this big mishmash right now going on. And so water, beautiful souls, and I do apologize, I'm on my phone. They just said get in there and get this message out. People cannot wait. They need to, have confirmation and clarification. They're not going crazy, and it's not just them. No, it is very much collective energy. And so water is a versatile element in the way that it flows and takes the shape of whatever container it is placed into. Now is a time to release control and surrender to the pull of the current. And look, I'm looking out at the beach right now, beautiful souls, and if you've ever been caught in a rip, right, the worst thing that you can do is actually try and fight it. Here in Queensland especially, they used to give out little pamphlets when you got off the plane, particularly to international travellers, talking about, beach safety, but they will often teach you or tell you, the lifeguards will tell you, when you're caught in a rip, you don't fight it. You go with the flow and you try and swim across it, not directly back towards it, because that is the worst thing you can do. And a lot of you feel as though you are doing that right now. It's like the salmon swimming upstream. It's just exhausting. Fighting the temptation to force a situation or an outcome. You will get the best results by allowing events to play out organically. Be flexible and try to work with any outside elements that come your way. There are also heightened emotions at play when it comes to water. Right? So again, beautiful souls, you might be fine, but you might be engaging in a conversation with somebody else, and suddenly, emotions turn, or things can spin on a dime, or you're watching this play out in scenarios with family, friends, work colleagues, etc. right? There are heightened emotions at play when it comes to water. You may find yourself more emotional than usual. Well, we just had literally yesterday or the day before the Cancer full moon. Cancer is all about emotions, highly emotional, all about being, withdrawing, going within the home space, family, but particularly emotions. They are a water sign. So for the water signs out there, and I don't normally do zodiacs, beautiful souls, but again, for the water signs out there, you may be very emotional at this time. Literally, they're saying peaking from one to the other, so highs and lows. And some of this may be happening within hours, within the same day, where literally you're cruising along and everything's good, and then something will just trigger you and set you off on this whole, bandwidth, basically. You may find yourself more emotional than usual, but don't try to temper your reactions or numb yourself. Now, this comes out in one of these messages, beautiful souls, that unfortunately, I always say they're going to be released at exactly the right time. So I'm just taking these setbacks as divine guidance that it's not the right day, it's not the right time, and they will be released when they're ready. But don't try to temper your reactions or numb yourself. I talk about this as well, beautiful souls, in amongst all this heaviness, and everybody spouting about releasing and letting go and everything else. And for some of us, it's not that easy, and we can't just bypass that step. Before we cross into 2024, beautiful souls, we can't be bypassing our emotions or trying to numb our emotions. We must feel them. They're coming up to be released for a reason. Anything that has been hidden or suppressed on any level, whether it be from childhood, you might start getting crazy flashbacks, emotional flashbacks of situations that occurred when you were a child, or, years ago when you were with exes, or whatever that may be for you. And, it's coming up now for a reason. So feel it, work through it and release it. And one of the, can't think of her name now, she's another big, she goes into all the planetary bits and pieces. Alex Miles, she was saying, have a good cry. If some of you are feeling quite disheartened at this time and quite heavy-hearted, cry, beautiful souls. It is the fastest way to release those stuck emotions and feel relief. That is why God designed us that way, for crying, right? There's a reason behind it. It's cathartic, they're just saying. Allow the feelings to come and eventually go. This card also represents nurturing and replenishing. Exactly what I was saying before. And as I said, beautiful souls, as these other messages begin to be released, you will hear very similar messages coming out over these next few days. Go with the flow and take care of yourself at the same time. This is a time for going within and reflecting on yourself, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, replenishing yourself, renewing yourself. Ride these waves and see where the tide takes you. Feminine energy, well, of course, beautiful souls, watery feminine energy, emotional healing and growth. Let go of control issues. Use your intuition. Stay fluid and drink more water. For some of you beautiful souls, it could be that simple as well. I've been getting headaches, which I never get. Last night I had a massive, almost what I would call a migraine, and I have never had migraines, beautiful souls. It kept me up most of the night. And I actually had to succumb and take a couple of Panadol at about 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. My head just felt like it was in a vice. And of course, this is worry and stress. There's a lot of other things going on, in the background that, are not directly affecting me, but indirectly in that ripple effect. And so, beautiful souls, drinking more water, particularly if you are in the southern hemisphere and you are experiencing these extreme temperatures right now. Stay hydrated. Motivation and phrases, beautiful souls, never give up, right? The minute we give up, it is game over. And there are a lot of spirits which I talk about in my community post as well, beautiful souls, that are or have been attached to you or monitoring you in this last season, particularly over the course of this last, probably, I'm going to say 2 to 4 weeks especially, where we thought we were going to be having breakthroughs, or certain groups of us thought we were going to be having these breakthroughs and, answers and everything else. And yes, they can still come. God can do things just like that. But again, beautiful souls, some of us have had these spirits attached to us because, as I've said before, our purpose is big. And so anything that they can throw at us, tech issues and modem issues and travel issues and time delays and things breaking down or messages not being received or, sudden bills arriving or whatever that's been for you, these can also have been sent in to bring you back down in vibration to this lower state of worry and fear and stress, depression, anxiety, all of these things. Never give up, beautiful souls, right? Even if you have to stop and rest, that is okay. But do not give up. Look around and see how you can be more motivated and inspired by quotes and phrases that appear on walls, billboards, t-shirts, etc. So you may start to see, beautiful souls, if you are aligned with this message and this is resonating with you, you may start to see these kind of inspirational quotes and things popping up at exactly the right time with exactly the right message for you. Whether you are handed a bag that says, "Have a nice day," on your way out of the grocery store, or see an inspirational quote reading, "Never give up," these words can motivate you at a time when you may not even realize you need it. This card encourages you to incorporate affirmations into your life, right, as a way of positive reinforcement, to be your own cheerleader. It's time to overcome any conscious or subconscious blocks or doubts. If there is something you are trying to pursue, create affirmations that are aligned with those goals, right? Post quotes that speak to you online or on the refrigerator in the kitchen, or create a vision board. Believe in your ability to create the life you desire by speaking it into existence. Messages are being sent to you right now via words, phrases, and songs. And this is why I said, beautiful souls, if you have not seen that community post, go over there and check it out. Listen to that song. I've also posted the actual prophetic message that I was listening to this morning when that song was playing in the gym, and my guide said, pay attention. This is for you, and this is also for the collective as well at this time. Find inspiration in your surroundings. Your projects are supported. So again, beautiful souls, many of you may feel like you've been pushing the proverbial uphill right now. You've been trying to focus on your projects and work things and bits and pieces. But again, all of these other things have been coming into play, like mud, spaghetti at a wall, distracting you, taking your time, taking your energy, your resources, your motivation, your sleep, your whatever it is, beautiful souls. These can also be, as I said before, attacks from the enemy, from the dark side, because these spirits have been purposely sent to block, stop, and distract you, right? Because they know, they're just saying that 2024 is going to be a very big, profound, successful, prosperous year for many of us. Create your own personal list of affirmations to keep you on track. Identify what motivates you. Find the things that motivate you, beautiful souls. Is that listening to podcasts? Is that reading books? Is that, immersing yourself with certain people, or, whatever that is for you, working out to motivational music? Whatever it is for you, beautiful souls, do it at this time. They're just saying it will renew your strength and it will renew your inspiration to keep going. Identify what motivates you. Confirmation. So for some of you, this is why they said you've got to get in there, girl. No matter how you feel today, no matter what's going on, on your phone, whatever it is, people don't care. They need to hear these messages. Beautiful souls, if this has resonated with you, hit the little thumbs up button below. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know how you've all been. Of course, we've been through Christmas. I hope that all of you had a beautiful day. You know, whether you were on your own, whether you were with family or friends, or whatever was going on, beautiful souls. But as I said, this week is this voidy mishmash week. So for those of you that are feeling the same way, let me know in the comments, beautiful souls. And of course, first time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit the little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in here for the next one. These videos I do hope will start to load over this next 24-hour period. But again, beautiful souls, as you listen to them and as you see them, you will see and feel the energy. Some of these videos I was actually breathless, and you can probably even see it in my demeanor again today. You know, it's this heaviness, it's this fatigue, it's this, the heat they're saying as well, the heat of situations in certain people's lives, beautiful souls. Do not worry and do not give up. If you feel as though this year has just been one thing after the other, and you have not seen the miracle happen, the magic happen, they're saying, the breakthrough happen, it is coming, beautiful souls. I heavily feel, again, as you will see in these other messages, they will start to come in. Things will start to move forward over these next few weeks as we shift completely out of 2023. Mercury goes direct on the 1st. There's still that shadow phase for a couple of weeks after. For many of us, they keep giving me this 4 to 6 week period where things will start to gain traction again. Beautiful souls, go be at peace. Get near water, take a shower, drink more water, whatever that is. Honor your emotions, honor your feelings, release them, feel them, cry, whatever you have to do, but just do not give up. I'm sending you all so much love at this time, and I will see you in here for the next one. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and know that you're not alone. Bye for now.